What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Backlash Fishing. Today is not going to be a normal fishing video. The bite was pretty slow today. I tried filming but just didn't work out too well. So I decided let's actually just do a 10 essential items I believe all anglers should have. This could range from anyone, you know, like a novice, anyone who's new, going all the way up to anyone who's been fishing for 20, 30 years. This is just stuff in my opinion I feel like everyone should have on them. Nothing, you know, set in stone here, but in my personal opinion I feel like this is like some things that you should definitely have. So let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so the first item on this list, I have pliers. I believe these are going to be essential for anybody who's, you know, freshwater fishing, saltwater fishing. Obviously I would definitely say saltwater fishing. This is pretty much a no-brainer. You should know this by now. But yeah, a good set of pliers are definitely worth the investment. I believe these ones were about $25, $30 at Bass Pro. They're offshore anglers. It came with a little case too, so you can put on your belt. You know, I actually have it on this little bungee. I believe it comes with the bungee as well. And what I do is I put it into my tackle bag, and if I ever need it, I leave it clipped in there, take it out, you know, unhook the fish, whatever you got to do with it. And yeah, another nice thing about these is that it also has a cutter on there. So I don't know how often you guys are really using your cutters, but it's definitely a nice feature to have on here. So yeah, let's get into the next item. Alright guys, so the second item on my list is going to be a nice pair of sunglasses, and I want to emphasize the word nice here. We've all had those $15, $20 sunglasses that just don't last us that long, but these specifically are going to be the Costas. These are the Rincon, I believe. Yeah, they're Rincon, and they're a square lens. They have really nice big lenses. So I mean, they might look a little weird on you, but it just depends. I got like kind of a big head, so I mean they fit well. Also comes down to personal preference, so I mean definitely good try on a pair if you're going to think about buying one. But yeah, the polarization, like I said, you're going to be able to see through the water. It's going to really help you find those fish, really just track them down, dial in on where they're at. And without these, I don't know where I would be, because I cannot fish without them now. Third item on my list is almost essential. I want to say definitely essential, but these are going to be a pair of sunglass, like, I don't know what you really call them, but I know that I just call it like my sunglass wire. So what these are, obviously, let's bring these out again. You just clip them on here, so you push them on, and then what happens is the tension locks them on your sunglasses, and you put it around your neck. I'm sure you've seen these before. I feel like I probably don't have to explain this, but just in case, put them around your neck. You know, your sunglasses aren't going to go anywhere. And these are especially good if you're out on a boat, because I mean, everyone's known a guy who's, you know, dropped their phone in the water or something, or even lost their sunglasses, which is why this is such a key element. If you're spending all the money on, you know, a pair of Costas or whatever, you're probably not going to want to lose them. So definitely a good investment. I think it's like $8. So I mean, you can't go wrong with it. Alright, so the fourth item on my list is going to be this knife right here. And it doesn't have to be specifically this knife, but any knife. I would say I would prefer a folding knife over anything. But this is a Spyderco. It's nothing crazy. This is one of the cheaper models. It's about $50, $45, around that range. And, you know, you just got that little thumb opener up here, little hole, you just put that there, open it. It's always nice to have on the fly, you know. Put it in your pocket, you got to cut the line, whatever, just pop that thing open and you're good to go. This one, like I said, the Spyderco, they have some expensive knives, good quality knives. You don't have to sharpen them that often because the blades are so well made. This one has the ridges on the side here, if you can see that, and then also the smoother kind of blade up at the top. I like the ridges because you can kind of get that line in there real quick and just cut it. But yeah, that's going to be item number 4. Alright, so for item number 5, it's pretty simple, nothing crazy, but I would definitely keep some electrical tape on you wherever you are. You never know when you're going to have to reline a reel or something. This is definitely something that you should put around your spinning setup for sure before you put the line on, only because it gives you that extra grip. If you put like the metal on like direct contact with the braid or whatever the mono you're throwing with, it might like slip a little bit. It always has that chance of just, you know, slipping to not being so tight around it. So you just put one wrap around this before you put your line on, and it turns out that it helps out a lot because it has that extra little grip. It's almost like rubber, I guess you could say. But yeah, also comes in handy for if you ever had an eye on the rod kind of like pop off. You can always just tighten it down real quick. It's not gonna be a permanent solution, but it'll keep you out there fishing for the rest of the day with no issues. So definitely always good to have some of this on there, maybe even duct tape, but I wouldn't put duct tape on my reel. It's just too too strong. But this is definitely perfect for that use and anything else that you could probably think of. Alright, so for item number 6, I want to put some light on this little plano here. This is nothing crazy. These are about $6 at Dick's or anywhere you go. The reason why I say these are good to have is because if you ever carry a big bag, I mean, sure, you can fit a whole bunch of planos in there or whatever, and all your tackle, but for some terminal tackle, if you're going on like a small trip, say you're going down a creek, you're not going to want to have like that big ass bag on your back going through trees, whatever you might be doing. So it's always good to just have one of these. Like I said, they're $6. You can't go wrong. So if you ever need it, you just, you know, throw some bullet weights, whatever. You throw some hooks in there. You throw some lures. I personally will always put terminal tackle on this side, and then on the other side, I'll maybe throw in, you know, some jigs, anything like crazy, like maybe some hard plastics. And then obviously you can put like some soft plastics in like another, like in like a little drawstring. So yeah, you know, like I said, always good to have one of these on there. Nothing crazy, but it's just, it's pretty good to have. Alright guys, so item number 7 is not really an essential, but I would put it at like a top of essential for me, personally. So these, I live in PA, so rod sleeves always go on during the winter when I'm not fishing with my rods. Or even if I'm traveling, say I've got to put them in the bed of a truck, you know, lay in my car with multiple rods stacked on top of each other. You don't really want those rods banging into each other, messing up the eyes on the guides. These things are kind of annoying because they do stuff like this. If you put like a hook inside of it while you thread it onto your, not thread it, but you know, push it onto your rod. They are good though, only because they do keep your rod safe for the most part. Obviously, you're not gonna want to like go step on it with this. It's not gonna protect it. But for, you know, just a travel day, anything really, like, you know, you're gonna store your rods. It's always nice to have these. Definitely gonna keep your rod better than it would be without it. Alright, so for item number 8, this one was pretty easy. These are just neck gaiters. Neck gaiters are freaking, you know, if you don't have a neck gaiter while you're fishing, you're crazy, I feel like, in my opinion. These things come in handy for so many reasons. One, for me, mosquitoes. I fucking hate mosquitoes, okay? Excuse the language, but mosquitoes are the one thing that really piss me off while I'm out there fishing. Obviously, if you're by water and it's, you know, warm out, you're gonna have bugs, you're gonna have gnats, you're gonna have mosquitoes, and nothing I hate more than, you know, getting a freaking little buzz in your ear or a bite on your neck, and then you gotta sit there and do this for the rest of the freaking week. So these things are awesome for, you know, that. They're also really good if you're out there on the water during a sunny day. It's going to protect your neck from the sun, protect your face from the sun. Put it over your nose, you're going to have you're not going to have a red nose for the rest of the month. They're really good to have. A whole bunch of different styles. You can find them online anywhere. We want to actually get these made for Backlash. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, definitely an essential item if you're fishing. I don't care if you're new or old. Always cop a pair of these. And, you know, just keep them one in your car, one in your house, whatever. This way, if you ever forget it, you always have another one on you. So yeah, definitely an essential item. Alright, so item number 9 is going to be another plano, but this one's going to be a little bit different than the little one. This little one, obviously, like I said, was good for, like, you know, small travel days if you're just trying to pack light. But these are a must-have for anybody who has a lot of gear or, you know, is even just getting into it. So it's definitely something you're going to want to have, only because it's so much easier to organize properly versus, you know, having everything in one of these. So if you're new out there, you might have one of these. This is just an old, you know, standard tackle box. And sure, these might do the trick for a little while, but the thing is, what happens down here once you have this thing for, I don't know, a couple months at the most? You're going to get a whole bunch of soft plastics down here. You're going to get loose hooks. You're going to probably cut your line, throw your tag ends in here. It just gets a mess, and I kind of got sick of it at some point. And I learned real fast that I do not want to have this on me. Like, who really wants to walk down a trail or walk to their spot with this in their hand? It gets pretty annoying. So the solution to that, like I said, you just get some of these right here, planos. I think this one's a 3600. This is a 3700. This one's specifically designed for terminal tackle. It's all labeled inside, so you can throw, you know, your weights in the right spot and your hooks in the right spot. This is a 3600, like I said, and this is good for, you know, really just keeping everything organized. This one specifically is just for my frogs, so I throw or not frogs, but all topwater. You know, I got like a spook in here, I got a whopper plopper, and then all frogs over on this side. And you know, it just really keeps everything organized. You throw these into a backpack. Any backpack can probably hold around 4 or 5 of these things. I personally got one for my work, and it holds about 7. And it's actually looks like this. But this is the bag I throw on every time I go fishing. And yeah, you might be like, oh, you're crazy, that thing's probably heavy. Yeah, but I don't have to freaking walk around with this, have to worry about picking it up. It just stays in my back, I don't worry about it, and you know, it just is what it is at that point. And it's gonna lead us right into our next item on the list, number 10, and that's gonna be a really good backpack. So obviously, like I said, really good for the coasters as well. You're gonna want something that's good quality. You're gonna be out there using this every day. You're not gonna want to, you know, get a cheap one that's gonna go through the ringer. And I have 4 Planos 3600 size in here, filled with all my stuff, and then I put the 3700. Where's the other zipper? I put the 3700 up in the front here with the pliers. And the reason why this is so important to have is because, like I said, when you have a regular tackle box, you're not going to want to put it down, pick it back up, and do all that constantly, even when you're on the bank or in the boat. And not only that, just becomes a mess. This backpack, it holds everything I need. You can show your license. You don't got to staple it to your hat or whatever. I got line up in the front here. Anything really crazy can just fit in here. Anything that you really need can go into here. I've even put like water bottles in here. Not that that's crazy, but I put water bottles in here, extra clothes, you know, dry clothes. This one specifically is going to be from Mountain Warehouse. I actually work there. I'm shooting for a supervisor's position, so we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, this is a really good item to have. Like I said, you got some stuff up front here, soft plastics, all loose. This is where I put all that little stuff, you know, miscellaneous. And then the 2 big ones are going to be for the Planos and the Pliers. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to drop a like and a subscription to the channel. It means a lot. It helps out a lot as well. Also, be sure to check out our Instagram. It should be linked below. If not, it's definitely linked on the channel, so go check that out. We're so close to 1,000 followers. I've been saying that for the past 3 videos, but this time I believe it's true. I think we're at 900. So if we can get to that 1,000 follower mark, that'd be awesome. It's at Backlash Fishing Co. Also, please drop a subscription if you enjoyed. If you didn't enjoy, leave a comment. Tell me what you didn't like. Our last video, for some reason, received a couple dislikes, which isn't a big deal, but I would like to know what I could do to improve the content or what I'm doing wrong that, you know, kind of sucks. So, you know, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I'm out here trying to learn. So if anyone wants to critique me or tell me what I'm doing wrong, just be sure to, you know, drop a comment. Tell me what's up. Also, if you have any items that I missed or think that I missed that should be on this list, drop a comment as well. Say what you think it was and why it's essential to, you know, your daily fishing life. But yeah, that's it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and thanks for watching. See you later.